από τα 5 αυτά υπέροχα παιδιά θα περάσουν στον τελικό.
Is this film really as much of a departure as it may seem from your previous work?
Yeah, sure. It's very different. It's the first time I do a psychological suspense, drama, thriller, whatever you call it. And I really wanted to do that. I don't know why, but I think this story couldn't be a comedy, and I've been writing it for the last 2 years, so it seems that now was the moment to shoot it as well.
Can you say a few words about finding your young actress?
Sure, I met Marjoram, the 11-year-old protagonist, while I was shooting a TV series. So I worked with her for 2 years during the TV series. She didn't have a major lead role, but she had an important part, and she was really good at dramatic scenes. So I wrote the screenplay for her.
Εσύ είσαι διαφορετική. Δεν θέλω να συναχωρώ τη μαμά μου.
There's 2 women who are claiming the girl and trying to help her. On the one side is her mother, who wants the girl to succeed because she thinks that's in the girl's best interest. You know, if you're successful, you're happy, you have to overcome difficulties, you have to be strong. And on the other side is the psychologist who is worried that the kid is bothered by something. And she wants to find out what is bothering her. And the mother says, yeah, that's fine. We can find out what bothers her, but we don't need to ruin what she has done up to now. And what she has done up to now is a very successful participation at the food show. She's really unique, exceptional. So let's finish with that, and then we'll find out if there is something wrong. But of course, the girl who is the protagonist and is the lead in her life, she wants to comply with her mother, but weird things happen to her.
Θέλω να κερδίσω.
She expresses a sad and hidden part, which comes out through this movie, and that's what the movie is all about.
And the whole topic is certainly universal about parents putting too much pressure on talented children. Has the film shown abroad? Is it something that people respond to?
The film is now circulating outside Greece, and I do get very good responses in terms of relating with the material and feeling that it's not necessarily only a Greek story, but it's a very universal story. And strangely, the more talented and smart a kid is, the more pressure he or she receives, because expectations rise and the need to be the perfect child to make parents happy. That's what creates the pressure.
And can you say a few words about the production? Where was the film shot? And was it different from your other productions? Because people were doing favors in a way too, more than usual?
No, it's like an expensive production. It was all shot in Markopoulou area, which is in the northern part of Athens. And there is a very particular landscape. There are olive trees and vineyards, but there are also pillars, huge electricity pillars.
It's near the airport, right? So if anyone goes to Greece, they pass by those areas.
Exactly. It's near the airport. So when you go from the airport to Athens downtown, you cross the fields of Marjoram. That's where we shot.
I was going to ask you about the name a little more.
It's the secret ingredient. When the girl arrives at the final of this food show, she is about to use a secret ingredient, which is marjoram. And so this ingredient is loaded because either she will use it correctly and she will succeed, or she will use it in the wrong way and fail.
Είμαι μόλις 11 χρονών.
important right now do you think that film and art is in Greece? Do you think that people are giving a priority to the arts in a time of crisis, or is that the first thing that goes?
Well, people need it, but it's true that when money is scarce, you have to cut down somewhere, and people have cut down in going to the movies. And unfortunately, there's this horrible downloading, illegal downloading, and everybody downloads films and they watch them on the computer screen or their TVs that are pretty big by now. So this is a pity because many people make huge revenues out of that, and this doesn't go to the people who worked or made the movies. There is the film directors and film people is a very strong community and very passionate community. So we work at each other's movies without getting paid, which is fine for a period. But if this period is too prolonged, then we will lose all the technicians that support, the movie industry. And so this is the situation now. There's a lot of camaraderie. Everybody who works with other people with very little money, but it can't last very long. I give it for a year or two. Another thing which is very nice is co-productions with other European countries. This is great, and it's happening quite a bit. And last weekend there was an international conference organized by the Hellenic Academy of Cinema, inviting many people from Ireland, from Germany, from Austria. And it was a great thing to see all these producers who were already involved in some kind of co-production with Greek projects.